Hi, this is Jennifer Cunnings with My Heart Reiki. I am here today to talk about angel numbers. What are angel numbers? Well, angel numbers are numbers that you might see in a consistent frequency. So for instance, when I started seeing numbers, I would see 111, 222, 333 almost all the time. I would wake up in the morning at 222. I would go to, purchase something and the receipt would be $2.22. I would see the clock and it would be $2 or 2:22 p.m. And so I would get these numbers and I would just be bombarded. I would get like maybe 10 a day. I would see these. So I started to pay attention, and I also remembered that I had a book called Angel Numbers 101 by Doreen Virtue. So I would look up the numbers that I would receive in this book. So for instance, 222, for those of you who are getting this, or starting to get the numbers. Trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to. Let go and have faith is the gist of it. So I started to pay attention, and I would look up the numbers in Doreen's book, as well as another website called sacredscribes.net. Which also provides meanings associated with numbers up to like 1700. I think she's up to. She's actually been building the numbers on the website to be able to look them up. So over the years, I started really paying attention to these number messages that I was receiving, and they'd always be really timely. They would help me on whatever challenge I would be facing, and give me guided information. So they became really important to me. I'm sharing with you this video because there was an experience recently where I got a number that it was just so perfect and profound and synchronistic that I had to share the story with you. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So it started off with a dream, and I was in this dream, and I kept dreaming about the number 718. And I was looking for it, and I was looking for a house number 718, and I just kept thinking in my mind in this dream to find the number 718, and I finally found it. So I woke up that morning, and I was like, oh, I have to look up the number 718. So I went to the sacredscribes.net website and found the number there. And then I also looked in Doreen Virtue's book, because I always like to double check. And in her book, the number 718 says your visualizations and affirmations are bringing you an abundance of money coming your way. And on the website, it also talks about finances and monetary circumstances are improving based on my focus and persistent on living with my personal truths and values. Now, this message was hugely relevant and important for me because I left the corporate world to focus on my life purpose of working with Reiki energy, holistic health coaching, and helping people on their life path. So with the risk involved of leaving that monetary comfort, getting a message about money coming my way because I'm living my personal truth was really, really important. So when I looked up the number, I had it on my phone, and I took a picture of what the number meaning was on my iPhone to send it to my husband. So I'm driving, and when I'm at the stoplight, I go to pull up the picture that actually is the meaning of the number 718 to send to Chris, my husband. And on the camera roll, the number 7, it was number 718 on the camera. So it was picture 718, as I had taken a picture of the meaning of 718 from the website. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, here it is, the number again, and I'm going to send it to him. So as I'm getting ready to do that, I happened to look up and notice my odometer in my car, and the mileage ending with 718, as well as the trip meter, which were two totally different numbers, but they both said 718 in within the number itself. So I was so excited. I'm like, oh, this number keeps showing up for me. It's really relevant. I'm like, this is just amazing. So that's where the 718 came through. And then later on that day, I saw it a couple other times. The next day, I was telling the story to a friend who has also started seeing the numbers a lot. And she reminded me that the place where we work, the Chi Bar Acupuncture's address is 718. So as you can see, that's just not a coincidence. I was really meant to receive that number and receive that message, and also felt guided to share this story with you because I have had many experiences of many people coming to me starting to see number sequences. And so I want to share with you the resources that you can to find the meaning. So you have the Doreen Virtue Angel Numbers book and also the sacredscribes.net website that you can look up and reference and find some meaning. So really what these are signs. They're signs from Spirit to give you information, to let you know that you're on the right path, and that you also are being guided from a force larger than yourself. So if you happen to notice 111 or 333 or 777 or any type of number that keeps showing up for you over and over and over again, now you know that you have a place to look for those numbers. So wanted to share that today. Again, I'm Jennifer Cunnings. My website is My Heart Reiki, and I hope you enjoyed our talk on angel numbers today. Thanks.